Hi everybody, Mr.Catface here.
Low for something here.
I'm mixing the side. I switched who I did first.
It threw me off.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the Death Battle Reactions. Today we got Clive from Devil May Cry versus Clive from Final Fantasy 16. 16. So we joked about the previous two Death Battle reactions. With Ruby vs. Maka, I'm the only one who cared. Blade vs. Buffy, we all kind of wonder one person, but not really. I think this is the first time I don't think any of us could literally care less who wins.
Yeah.
I think we'll all kind of cheer for Dante, but like if Clive wins, I'm not really gonna care that much. I'm not really the biggest Dante fan either.
I think we're all mostly excited for what's next.
Yeah, I'm actually more excited
Exactly.
for because if it's either gonna be an unrevealed matchup or it's gonna be Ash vs. Yugi. So either way, it's gonna be a banger matchup.
Yeah.
Because they usually don't reveal their season finales beforehand.
Yeah.
That's just a rule of thumb. Even if we know matchups are coming, they usually always say the season finale could be an unknown matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of hope that happens. I just want to see what kind of crazy season finale they have planned.
Yeah.
But if it is for Ash vs. Yugi, that's fine with me too, because I really like that matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ash vs. Yugi will be the season premiere next season, but I guess we'll have to see.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yep.
We'll just have to wait and see. Is everyone just ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do it.
Alright.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, now. Dude, the animation does look kind of creepy in this episode.
And that's a great starting point.
Dante versus Clive.
Yeah, because I
DMC's
mentioned in the
Devil
chat
Hunter
before
versus
this
Final
animated this
Fantasy's
one.
Shield of
This is the
Rosaria.
scores return
He's
Death
Wiz
Battle.
and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Because,
weapons, armor, and
If
skills
you
to
don't
find
know,
out
Toy
who would
animated
win
Rio
a
vs.
death
Jin. I
battle.
think he's Deadpool vs. Deathstroke.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the golden age of 3D animation.
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons,
Without
and
how it
evil
spoils their
businessmen
Make-A-Wife,
lust
I
for
don't care.
power.
Yeah,
And every day brings a new cataclysm
I hear the Devil May Cry
humanity
anime is
must
pretty
face.
garbage.
This
Yeah.
world may
I've heard
seem
terrible
like
things
the
about
end,
it.
but for a devil
Looks
hunter like
good,
Dante,
but
it's
it's
party time. Who'd expect
could buy the
anything
pizza.
less from the
Yeah,
son of the
I'll do
legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who,
That's
thousands
Black
of years ago, woke up
looks
to
like
justice
Black
Doesn't
and
like
sealed
him or
away the
something.
It
demon
looks like
lord
Black
Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and
Bro
his
just
wife
died.
got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude
Whoa.
and set up a business
You said that
dedicated to
anime was
one
bad.
thing.
Killing demons, and with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante
Yeah, I
bolsters his
usually
speed,
watch the,
power, and durability, letting him
the
block
main-
kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor.
And regenerate like an
Zero May
unstoppable
Cries
force of
versus Bones
nature.
Capcom
As
3
long as he
were
has
the
the
best
energy,
two
he
games.
can
Zero
heal from
Dante
getting
Virgil.
shot, stabbed,
May
sliced
Cry
through.
Dante
Basically
Virgil.
anything.
Zero.
Even
Zero,
without his
so Zero May
regeneration,
Cry.
he survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But
Yeah, it's
no
one
hunter
reference
is
to-
complete
it's
without
very
an
niche
arsenal,
reference to,
and
like, a
Dante's
specific
got
way
one
to game
hell of a
specific
sword
meta.
left by his dad. Rebellion,
But yeah, that's actually-
plus
I like
ebony
that.
and ivory, two magic pistols with endless ammo clips,
it's just
and they say
shooting.
the perfect gift doesn't
Maybe that one
exist.
wasn't ammo.
But Dante's
Yeah.
full arsenal is far larger
Yeah, I usually
and
watch the previews
stranger.
beforehand, try to get
Like
like, a
King
feel for it,
Cerberus,
so
a
I do not bother
shape-shifting
this
set
time.
of elemental
I did.
nunchucks. Cavalier,
The needle
a
gun.
pair of
Goes with the
buzzsaws
Halo
that are
weapon.
also a
Yo.
motorcycle, ball rod,
Dr. Faust?
fiery fisticuffs,
Faust?
boxing, and
From-
capoeira,
from
Kill
Bill?
the mesh!
What the heck?
Bro just has given
And Dr.
electric guitar.
Wait, Faust?
There's also
Dora.
Lucifer,
Faust
a backpack
from-
of
from
endless
Bill?
laser swords that Dante got after slaying.
And also Pandora's
Actually,
box.
it's
Also,
What the heck?
Bro is just covered right in
Badass
Bill.
Off-screen to the
You think people are
actual
trying to kill
devil.
Total Cover and
Then
get
there's
all this
my favorite
reaction?
Dr.
No.
Faust, a sentient head that turns
looks like
Dante
a
into
color
basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate,
Why is he
Virgil
mogging?
was alive.
Oh,
but
Virgil's
went down a
always
very
mogging.
different path.
That's Virgil's whole
Dante
thing.
was
He
partying.
tears down, he
Virgil
puts it up,
studied
he's
the
just motivated
blade,
now.
seeking the power
Well,
he
Batman
needed to
beat him, so it's
exert
not
his
that- it's not
will,
that crazy.
even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he came
yeah.
close
Yeah,
to doing in their first
Goes to
meeting.
one of my
The defeat
videos.
only spurred Dante's awakening.
been a
He
minute.
learned
This
to
is full
teleport
Marvel
using
vs.
quicksilver,
Capcom 3.
slow down time through
It's been a minute
Quicksilver,
since I've seen that
and
video.
double
It is
team
awesome.
foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can royal
I didn't even
guard
watch
dang
that.
near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form Dante achieves through his supernatural power. By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks,
Remember
Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's Argosax, a god so astronomically intense he had the power of every other demon in existence, a divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
Oh, that
That's
guy.
a Glock. That's
I
all he
completely
needed.
forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
And for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again. And made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world
Like,
now
you know,
on
I
the line,
need
Dante
more
had
power.
to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Whiz, it's an emergency! This fight's gonna have a banger soundtrack, but my headphones broke!
Well, good news. This battle is sponsored by Raycon. Keep your ears open and your holiday playlist rolling with Raycon's essential open earbuds. These open ear earbuds let you stay connected to your surroundings while enjoying your favorite music,
I like the
podcasts,
idea
and
of like,
audiobooks.
you should get
Perfect
Raycon
for a
to
job,
this episode
commute, or
music.
hanging out.
Like,
Oh yeah,
you're
they
bored
sound
watching the
great,
analysis,
just as
play
good
Raid
as some
Shadow
of the big
Legends.
ones, but at half the price. They're super lightweight, and somehow they never fall out. It's like magic.
I think
Yeah, I'm not
that's
familiar
just
with
good
Dante
design.
stories. I don't know if I
It's
really missed any big
magic.
pieces or anything.
Sure.
So, based on my
Black
knowledge,
Friday is
solid
just around the
analysis.
corner, and
It
Raycon
felt like a
audio
little
products are up to
shorter style, but it's
30% off
22 minutes, so it's
site-wide.
not-
From
not
everyday
all the
essentials to the
surprises.
latest releases,
I don't
it's
know,
the
maybe that's
perfect
just
time
me.
to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting.
These
Yeah,
early
like,
deals
like
won't
Blake
last
Buffett was
long,
like
so shop now
26
before they're
minutes, something like
gone.
that. Most of
Go to
that's fast. Yeah, that doesn't even are super long.
buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to save on Raycon audio products site-wide.
Good episode.
Sit down as we tell the tale of the kingdom of Rosaria and its prince, Clive Rosfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but
guy
Edward
from
said
Tekken 8.
no thanks, and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua.
Fair enough.
Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother, Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the bird in his brother bore and accepted his blessing of the phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Soundbrek. In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use a Phoenix down!
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along.
What?
The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate
so good
the
for
average
now.
Joe. He can make
let's go.
fire barriers, regenerate lost
You
limbs,
do that. I'm gonna lean in if I need to say
spirit
something.
bomb,
Okay.
and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders, leaving Joshua presumed dead.
If that
Presumed
wasn't bad
dead.
enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbrek's army. Clive spent 13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was himself.
This
Bump, bump.
revelation hit Clive like a phantom train.
Zara Goku.
He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his dog
I do like
Torgal,
how-
and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive
Like,
learned to carry the torch
the in-game
for his
play is
brother,
like-
fighting the real problems.
He's running around. That's
Yeah.
really funny to me.
Racism.
In
That's
the
such a
world of
lackadaisical
Valisthea,
job.
I feel like it's like
This
the
is
generic
alive and
walk
well
cycle that
from
every like 3D RPG has.
Yes!
Just a,
Magic with
Yes,
special
it
crystals.
is.
What better way to dismantle
Like,
the
was
system
tortured
than
by
to
his inner
help
de-
fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons. From Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could summon lightning.
From his bae Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself.
Oh my
With
goodness.
Titan, he can block
Well,
and
Dante
absorb
has,
blows with earth-shattering fists.
Devil
From
Trigger
this
and all that.
dragon
Yeah.
prince, he got
Quicksilver,
Bahamut
that's
and
called,
some
right?
deadly lasers.
And through Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
Looks familiar.
Yeah, that's
With
Virgil.
his powers,
That is literally
Clive
just-
was
That's Virgil.
able to
That is
lead
literally
the
just Judgment
bearers,
Cut.
and even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along.
Oh wow,
Surprise.
look at that.
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen. Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for
So
his
this is
brother
something, by the way, I heard.
Just in time to
First of
battle
all, what
in
a
space,
shot.
block a planet-wiping
The
blast,
fight
and overpower
director
this dragon at the speed
For
of light.
Devil May
That's no
Cry
exaggeration.
5
Ifrit Risen is
said
literally
that he
stated to
Dante would
move
lose to
at light
Clive.
speed. Not
Yeah, I
surprising
did.
when
That's,
Clive
that is a
had
direct
set the
statement.
lasers
Now,
for
you, obviously, you
3
can't
times
take that as
faster
facts
and
because
overpowered Omega,
it's
a
just his opinion.
god-slaying
But
weapon that
I
can
did
destroy
feel like that. I don't know if they're
and
gonna bring that up or
all
not, but
of
that's
creation.
that is
But
a
what made
statement.
Clive strong enough to do
that I heard.
all this? You know,
Yeah.
besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima. An
Ultima?
ancient,
Man, you know what?
all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person.
Great Leo Yoda
The
dying sound
best.
effect.
Thank you.
That was very good.
Wouldn't be a puppet.
Unpracticed.
If God was
On
in
the fly.
humanity's freedom, then
I
God
just
was
that
gonna
goated.
die.
Banger episode, by the way. Big fan of Yoda
Yeah.
vs. King
Ultima
Mickey.
was
That was
stronger
a
than
good
anyone
one.
Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe.
Oh.
But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me,
He made a
it
smiley
Clive
face with
a
their hands.
badass
It's
who can
crazy.
surpass his limits, getting stronger over the
Who thought
course
this
of
one?
just one fight.
Yes.
So much so that, despite struggling
Truly a
against
man of
Ultima
few words,
initially,
but very
by the end
impactful.
of the fight,
Yes, I agree.
Clive took out Ultima Malleus, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima Squared, but Clive still kicked his ass. Using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will, Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch! Okay, so it really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made
Zenith
his
Flare is
life
also,
meaningful.
isn't that also
Clive's
like
dream
some
of a future where everyone
Dragon
can
Quest?
live and die
Doesn't
on their
Dragon
own
Quest have a thing called
terms
Zenith Flare?
had become a
Is
reality.
that a Dragon Quest or
And
Kingdom
his
Hearts?
stories were written up in a book by a certain
Yeah, I think Zenith
Joshua
Flare is kind of
Rosfield,
like generic
which he
fantasy, but that's
titled
just funny.
Final Fantasy.
Seems to me that they're
The battle's coming up next, so call your winner now, folks, just like our sponsor, DraftKings.
okay. Thanks, Boomstick. So it seems to me they
They
both scaled Dante and Clive to Universal, and then they got way stronger than Universal. So it really depends on how much stronger.
Here's how.
They
Just
said
pick
that
more or
Ultima
less
was
from 2 or more
squared,
stats
which
and
is just
unlock the
probably just a
upside
state
every
of like a
game
joke.
brings.
It's not really
Also,
meant
new
to be
DraftKings
taken
customers
seriously.
score $50
Because
for
Dante
their
beat a
bonus
Universal
bet with
guy
just
who was
a
merging
$5
multiple
entry on your first
universes
pick set.
in like Devil May Cry 1. So 5 games later, he's probably much stronger, plus he's got new forms and stuff. Well, Clive, in his base form, beat a guy who was multiple times Universal, so it seems like Clive could be more powerful, but Dante was about 4 times faster, a little less, more like 3.5 times faster, and has more abilities, like more useful abilities, like regeneration. But he also has, but Clive also has time stop, so it really does come down to I think who's more powerful. I couldn't tell you based on their.
It's close.
They're both somewhere vaguely above Universal, so. What do you think, Frank?
Limited time offer.
Dante.
See terms at pick
Okay, thank you. Any other thoughts?
/promos.
No.
Okay.
All right, the
This
commands
guy.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
I mean, I'm going with Dante.
I think we're all going Dante.
Yep. No slap bets this time.
Yeah.
Because we got the parent here who doesn't want us slapping each other.
It's still such a fun thing, though.
No, I like the slap bets. I'm down to do more slap bets whenever people want to, but I don't think we're invested enough in this one to do that.
No, yeah. We're all voting the same
Friend is
character.
causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
I thought the music in the trailer was just for the trailer, but that seems to be the actual music playing here.
Stop me as a demon.
Oh no, he's swagged on him! He's swagged on him!
Get emoted on!
Get him out!
He's emoting!
Jam session! Bro, he's using his assist! Oh, dude,
What's going on?
Dante's definitely the highlight so far, so I hope they give Clive more moments.
Yeah.
Freaking guy.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey. Time to see the light.
Wow.
Hell is that?
Okay.
Has he never heard of a motorcycle? What the fuck?
You're fine. Maybe he just does.
Run, chicken.
He's in Devil Trigger. Judgment Cut.
Virgil's got some competition.
He just parried it and then immediately quicksilvered it. That's his level 3 from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster can really do.
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
They
fire.
transfer at the same time. Look at, he's much bigger though.
Yeah. They're in space.
I won't underestimate you.
Nah. Oh. Now he's just no more transformation.
Clive seems like he's gonna power up here.
It's been a bash, Smokey. I need it. Not bad.
Wow.
After a fight like this, that guard will be nothing.
Alright.
Oh, alright.
KO! Okay, that was a whole nother level of close.
Should have matched square harder, Dante, to be honest.
This
Yeah.
was not an
Dude,
easy call to
a
make.
PlayStation also is all you do is match square. You should have been good at that by now.
Yeah.
You should have been good at that. Just match square to win in PlayStation All-Stars.
This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers, making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor: endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more.
Disagreements. I don't know enough about them, but like I said, it seemed like it could go either way. I was just sure Dante could do more, but yeah.
The winner
Yeah.
is
That was really
Clive
cool.
Rosfield.
I'll talk more about it in a second. Let's see.
Death battle.
2025 finale. Is that the Watchtower?
Yo,
No. Okay, yeah, okay, it's action triggers. Yes!
I'm just gonna punch the fuck out of him. I'm sorry.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more death battles.
Heck yeah! Okay. Like I said, I wasn't sure they could do an unrevealed matchup or not, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. That's gonna be really cool. I mean, obviously, I'm thinking Yuki's gonna win, but like,
I'm saying Ash.
really,
I'm sticking with my boy.
really, that's interesting.
Russell, have you seen Exodia?
I have.
They want to know, you win the game, you get all 5.
I know.
Is that easy?
I don't know.
That's interesting. I mean, I think most people agree Yuki could win, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. Ash, I think Ash on versus Ricky is like universal, which is pretty funny. But to be fair, his Pikachu has killed like so many legendaries. So yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for that. That's obviously going to be super hype. That's going to be, unlike the low energy of this reaction, it's going to be a very high energy reaction.
High
That one.
octane.
But yeah, like for having no investment in that fight, that was really
That was
well.
good.
That was very technically well animated. Like that was some of their crispest. Like that seemed like that could be in a Devil May Cry game kind of animation. Like there was mistakes for sure. It was obviously not perfect. I mean, I'm obviously seen a Death Battle to pick up on those kind of stuff. But I mean, I liked it a lot. That was a great episode. If I had literally any investment in them, I would like it a lot more. But no, that was cool.
I like the movie.
Yes, I do want to see what the music track's called, because I did not go. Let's see here. What is it called? The Devil Inside. Okay.
Oh no!
I see someone was salty at the result. Yeah, I looked up Death Battle, and then one of the first videos is Dante versus Clive Death Battle response. This was bad. Oh, because Dante's universal. Shut up. Kill yourself.
Wow! What?
Wow. What
What
the
is-
heck?
What is?
What the heck? So,
Meanwhile, I hear a Reading Cinder. No, I mean, every death battle you're ever going to get is going to have a responsibility to tell them why they're wrong. It's literally every episode, even like the ones where everyone agrees, like the Deku vs. Miles. I saw dozens of people saying it was wrong. Like, whatever. This is how. That's just people being salty for you. So yeah, that was a good episode. So yeah, what's up, dude? Okay, why is it play? Okay, I'm not even hovering over the episode. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure was Miles. So what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's our 7th Death Battle reaction we've done. And since we don't have a lot to talk about, let's rank them real quick. So 7. I guess maybe we should wait till next time. So we rank at the end of the season.
the whole
Actually,
season, yeah.
it's probably gonna be number 1. Astro Juki's probably gonna be our favorite. Right? Just based on it's the season finale and it's the matchup we really care about. But I'll say right now, I think my favorite of this episode is probably Simone versus Kyle.
Same.
I think it's really hard to beat Simone versus Kyle, at least for me. Ruby versus Maka comes close, and honestly, Blade versus Buffy's really good too.
Yeah,
But
I might put Blade versus Buffy at second for me.
I might put Blade and Buffy for first for me.
yeah, Blade versus Buffy's really good. I would not blame you for putting Blade versus Buffy at number 1.
Especially for a live action death battle.
It was superbly good.
So much better than their other two. Like
Yeah, I like Nightwing versus Daredevil and Red Hood versus Winter Soldier. They're fine episodes, but live action death battle are usually not as good. This one was as good, if not better, than most of their animated fights.
Yeah.
I would say Simone versus Kyle means a lot more to me because I have a much more investment in both characters, and that was our first Death Battle reaction. That was a big event for us on the channel here. Well, Blade vs. Buffy, also didn't have our boy Lofor there, which made background action. Yeah, and that did have the iconic quote from Lofer Machines where obviously I've talked to these two about it before, but for the viewers, the ones to be listening at this point, he did a slap hat last time, and he was sick, and his response to watching our reaction was, "I'm going for one reaction." The ape started slapping. Actually, the most biggest thing you've ever said.
Like monkey brain. That was like literally.
Yeah, here, monkey.
Monkey.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
No,
ooh,
literally like truck return monkey.
Hi, my baby. Come on, Jinx. Let's get
Your laptop's almost dead.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
Let's get the. Come on, Jinx. Cody, go on camera. Go on camera. What do you think, Cody? Okay. Let's get Cody in the thumbnail this time.
Okay.
Alright, that was the reaction, everyone. Any final thoughts, game? Any final thoughts, Lover?
He's licking me.
There you have it, folks. Dante vs. Clive. Dog's looking at him.
Anyway, Ash versus Yugi.
Yeah, baby!